Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes. How are you?
Jalen. Okay, yeah.
Hi, Melly. Uh,
Hi.
so can I just go in straight up with the questions? Is that fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So where do you kind of see yourself? Like I heard you work with Meta. So like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Considering this is like a tech world, like it's a very changing world. So like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you think you're gonna be at?
I definitely think I would stay with the company for sure, because technology is always going to be here. So in 5 years, I just want to be with them, but definitely higher up. And what
Okay,
about you? What do you do?
I'm a data analyst. I work with
Okay.
an invoice management company in France.
Hmm.
Right now, so I'm kind of like a little bit back and forth between New York and Paris.
Okay.
So I basically do every day. Every day, what I basically do is like work on the company's website and make sure that everything is cool and working. And
Okay.
then,
Cool.
so
Jalen, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Yeah, may not look like it, I know, but 27.
It's fine. Some
Yeah.
people think I'm 27 either, so all
Well,
good.
yeah, good genes. I'll put it on that.
Thank you.
Um. So I heard that you like to travel. So where's like what's the thing that makes you like, that gets you excited about traveling? I'll tell you about mine because personally I like, just the experience of being in a plane, it just gets me like in a different space and I'm able to like really like think. I feel like when I'm in the plane I'm able to think and do a lot and I do a little bit of music on the side. So it helps me really like write better. So and also I love the beach. So like, what gets you excited when you travel? Like, what are some things that really get you sparked up?
Yeah, I would say most of the time I'm traveling with my friends, so just to be able to hang out with them and have a good time. Just I like learning about new places. So when I travel to different places that I have not been to, just excited to learn about like their culture and
Mm.
just mainly like relaxing,
Okay,
drinking, turning up with my friends.
you, you just mentioned culture. What's your background, if I may?
I'm Jamaican and Guyanese.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. Myself, I'm Ivorian. I don't know if you know where that is. I'm
Mm-mm.
Ivorian, so that's in West Africa, and I'm
Mhm.
French. So that's a
Oh,
little
awesome. Okay. And
bit.
so, what would you do? And where do you live?
Right now, I'm in Paris for the next 3 months, but like
Mhm.
my work allows me to basically move anywhere at any time. I'm currently out on what I call a European tour because like I can
Mhm.
move every 2 weeks to a new country and like work from there because I'm not really required to go into the office, every day. So yeah.
Okay. So since you're able to maneuver many places and travel, how would you plan the perfect first date?
Well, that's a very good question. Since you like to travel, and one of the great things that I like to do when I do travel is to kind of like go on very what I call very insolite restaurants. So those are restaurants that you find like maybe on a peniche, boat, where you're able to eat and at the same time, be on the water. And I love the water personally, so I would kind of take you there for the first date. So because it allows us to have a conversation, you know, and not just about like, hi, how are you? What's your favorite color? Because I find that kind of boring.
Hmm.
Have a conversation, it kind of gives us a chance to talk about other things as well because if we're moving on a boat and eating at the same time, allows us to talk about the culture of the country, the people that are there, maybe laugh at the people next to us that have a funny Italian accent. That gets us going. And after that, maybe if you're an active person, you mentioned you love hiking, so we can go
Yeah.
some, you know, like maybe in a skate park or something like that. Get us active. Something that'll get us talking. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What would
Okay.
be a perfect date?
Jasmine, do you like that?
Yeah. I like everything you just said. Yeah, I like that because the reason why I asked is because I wanted to see if you would basically yours sounds very realistic. So I like all of that. I'm definitely a water person. I love cruises. I've been on like 6 or 7 cruises, so I really love cruises too, and
Oh,
boats. Those are great. And I am a foodie too, so I definitely would like that. So yeah, Melly, I do like that.
is your
Okay. Jalen, I'm sorry,
Yep.
Jalen, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Jasmine has a good job. I don't know about your job, but let's say you guys are together, you move in together, and she makes more money than you. Who is paying the rent?
Who's paying the rent? Oh, great question. Personally, I mentioned before I'm Ivorian, and where I come from, you don't let a woman handle the rent. That's one.
Okay.
Well, most Africans for the most part. I can't let you handle the rent because that's my duty. My duty is to put a roof over your head and to take care of you. So I've got to pay the rent, got to pay for electricity bill, and then the rest is I feel is something about a conversation. If she makes more money than me, that's completely fine. Like I mentioned before, I'm a data analyst, so one it's tough to make more than a data analyst these days because it's a very well paid job. And at the same time, if she does, that's completely fine because I feel like at a certain level of like certain amount of money doesn't really matter. Where what really matters at that point is where your head's at and how you're investing your money. So
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Jasmine, is that a good answer? Or
Yeah,
is that cool for you? Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to use up too much of your time. It was beautiful talking to you. I just want to know, like, how do can I hit you up? Is that fine?
Yeah, you can just DM me and just say that you spoke to me on here. So I'll
Oh,
definitely.
Here, I put it on the screen. That's Jasmine Instagram.
perfect. Thank you, Melly, for having me, and you guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Great
You
to meet you, Jalen. Thank you.
bye.
See,
Did
he
you
was great. I
you like
like that. Very good. He was good. He was really sweet. See, like I think the difference between him and the other person that was trying to take me to Mexico is like that's this guy. Like he's realistic because of his job and what he does, and he can travel different places. So if he would have said, "Oh yeah, the movies," I'm like, "Look at your job. Like utilize those benefits." So
Mhm.